Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the G.R.E.G podcast, the twice monthly podcast where we play a game and really enjoy it every time. We love games.
I love games. I love the way you can just eat them, put them in your mouth. That's my favorite part. Wait, no, I'm just thinking about peanuts.
I'm your host, Granger.
I'm also here. My name's Jacob.
Joined by my co-host, Jacob, and...
I hadn't spoke yet.
Yeah.
You trailed off. You're supposed to say Rudy.
Well, I was going to let you introduce yourself because Jacob introduced himself.
Yeah, way to go, Jacob.
You kind of threw a wrench into things. Not that it really took a lot to derail the train, but still.
Didn't play the game anyway.
Yeah.
I watched a video about it.
Why is this the wait? I mean, I know you're kidding, but why is this the one game that you've done?
I played Tomb Raider 2.
Yeah, okay.
That's your own game. That doesn't count.
That's twice in a row. I'm on a winning streak. Believe in me. Don't chastise me.
You didn't.
Yeah, where's that story though?
Yeah, where's that story also? Thank you.
This is not the time.
Check out the Story Central series on Powerhouse Productions. Thanks.
This month we played.
Nice.
This month we played Jimmy Neutron.
Stop.
This month we played Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies. Shut your goddamn mouth. Yeah, we played Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies.
Wow. What? Tell us about it, Granger. Tell us about where it came from.
I already did that last episode.
Tell us about how Jimmy washes his face.
Tell us where we left off.
Like a genius. We left off at Main Street Mayhem, kind of midway point. Who really knows? This game's kind of really good.
Yeah.
Anyways, before we talk about that, let's talk about the game we're playing for next month.
Oh shit! Who gets to choose?
You get to choose.
Who's you? Oh,
Rudy.
Me?
Rudith Lopezia.
Don't say my full name. So we got a few choices here. Here we go. Number 1, Pikmin 1. Number 2, Sonic Adventure 2. And number 3, I didn't choose number 3.
I didn't choose number 3. Hard, I'm locking in.
Hold on. I got this. I'm not gonna make you guys do Cuphead.
Oh god, I'd have to finish. Oh,
that'd be agonizing.
Fuck, dude.
I have yet to finish that goddamn game.
Dude, I played through World 1, the easy bits.
Oh, well. Actually, no, I did have a third one. I just completely forgot it whenever I was put on the spot. Bioshock 2.
Okay, that makes sense.
So Pikmin 1, Sonic Adventure 2, because I really want to play that garbage game again. Wait! No, Sonic Adventure. Just Sonic Adventure, not 2.
The first one?
Yeah, let's do the first one first, because I remember how shitty that game is. Yeah, with Big the Cat.
Oh,
I just remember how garbage that game is, so I really want to play that too.
So much fun with Big the Cat, just random trying to get Froggy. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. So yeah, those are your 3 choices.
Long.
Please choose wisely. It's a long game, no joke.
I mean, I think my vote's for Pikmin. I've never played Pikmin before.
So we're gonna lose this out, but I'm gonna pick Bioshock 2.
What the fuck do I want?
I assumed Pikmin.
I want all the above, truth be told. So I'm just gonna put one wheel aside and put these things in real quick. Just talk amongst yourself for just a moment while I type this.
Hi, my name's Jacob.
Jacob, what's your experience with all of those games? Have you played any of them?
Not a 1. I played Bioshock 1.
Have you heard any? Yeah, we did that for this
game
podcast.
Or 2 of Sonic, maybe.
Here we go. We're just gonna spin it. Listeners don't freak out that you're gonna hear some beep beeps. Okay.
Beep beep.
And I've never played Pikmin, but I have.
All right.
But I have murdered Pikmin and Gmod, so that's like close.
I fucking hate you. Yeah, we're gonna do Bioshock 2 then.
Okay. Bioshock 2.
You always do
Bioshock, the second one.
You always do Pikmin next month.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bioshock 2, the halfway point. Let's figure that out right now before I forget.
where you save a little sister, and she gives you $60 million.
That sounds like a lot of money.
Yeah, probably, especially for 1940 times.
All right.
Let's see. This topic contains spoilers. Tap it. Let's see.
I mean, you've already played the game, so I guess it's not that much spoilers for you.
This is just Bioshock 1, you dummies.
That's my name.
We could just play Bioshock 1 again. People don't acknowledge the second one, like Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
So the ending of the
Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull was a great movie.
The Siren. Okay,
Are you
shut
serious?
up. Shh. Let's not talk about this. Okay, so the midpoint for Bioshock 2 is.
I like Shia LaBeouf in it the best when he swung with the monkeys.
Okay, so you're muted to the recording. You're muted to the recording. You lost your privileges.
Hey, Granger.
I'm kidding.
What?
I liked the part where he combed his hair back all the time.
Okay, that shit. Anyway, so the midpoint for Bioshock 2 is Siren Alley's end. Like the ending of the level of Siren's Alley. So if you just finish Siren Alley, you're at the midpoint.
Okay. Take that.
I'm pretty sure.
Can you, yet again, just put that in the stream chat?
Oh, okay. Midpoint.
I'd rather not forget it and then play too much or too little. Sorry, not sorry. Gamer shot.
Sirens. Oh, I can't type. This is why I don't type. Siren? There's a lot of. I'm just gonna keep it like that.
Siren. Oh.
Listeners can't see that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine. You spelled it right.
I put Sirenes.
No, he spelled it right. Don't listen to him. He's pulling a fast one on you.
I'm pulling a fast one on you. Dude, don't listen to me. I'm stupid. So yeah, no. So get to that point, and then we come the Monday midpoint.
Come a date.
Yeah, well, come. I should probably not promise that.
Yeah, no, we're not. We've been.
I don't know what you mean.
Come the middle of next month. Indiscriminate month here.
We've never not been reliable on putting out exactly when we mean to.
Yeah. It's definitely not Rudy's fault.
It's definitely not a lot of people's faults.
It's kind of hard to get three freaking losers together.
I am a winner, thank you.
Two losers and a winner together.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, geez. Well, I mean, you call yourself that.
Yeah, I did. I expected you to double down and say like fucking two losers and a super double piece of shit loser.
Wait, no. Remember, the first rule of improv is no fuck you.
Yeah, well, you should have done that.
Wait, shit.
Anyways,
okay.
We played Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, we played Jimmy Neutron, Attack of the Twonkies. I played the GameCube version. I don't know if you guys played it.
I did too. My special GameCube version.
Yeah, special edition GameCube version. It's when Reggie himself comes over and watches you play. Oh, I really like the way you did that.
I feel just like a purple Twonkie.
Purple Twonkie. Yes, it is. Okay, no spoilers.
Okay. So you want us to talk about the story first? Or the gameplay first?
Let's talk about the story first, because those beats are really easy to hit.
We do this every time.
Yeah. I don't even know why I bother asking anymore.
It's basically, it's a not at all funny running joke at this point.
Yeah.
It's just the formula. We gotta go with it.
I have...
osteoporosis.
Crippling anxiety.
No, I just said I have very little notes for story, because I don't know, there's nothing to say. I didn't write down beat for beat what happened. I just...
Why not?
Because fucking, I don't know, nothing happens in this goddamn game.
So okay, the town is under attack in Mid-Street Mayhem, and Jimmy's like, "Oh, I'm a kid. I'm so upset. Why is this happening to me? I'm so angsty." And then he like picks up all the boys there, and then after that, there's apparently, what was the boss for that? Was there a boss in between those two levels of the zoo and there?
No, you go up the fucking fire escape.
You go through Main Street, you save people, and also deal with the Twonkies. And then you go to the park, and Carl's dad's like, "Help, Carl!" And you're just like,
yeah,
all right.
There's no boss in between those two. So yeah, you go to
He
go to the
defaces
zoo.
public property though pretty fucking good by making a giant hole in the gate.
Yeah.
Very-
It's a weird shaped hole. It looks like a
Jimmy Neutron just does not give a fuck for other people's property.
No,
Just nothing.
he fucked up in the head.
Nope.
He'll just steal lawnmowers and just fucking destroy stuff. Cause
Break
mayhem.
into people's homes,
Yeah, it doesn't
steal
give
their
a
hair dryer, curler,
Yeah,
whatever.
it doesn't give a shit.
Straightener? I don't remember what it was.
Colanders, all sorts of shit.
I
Their
really
purple
like this joke,
flurp,
man.
all sorts of stuff.
So you go to the zoo and give the Twonkies the suck. And Carl's there. He lost his glasses. The monkey has the glasses. Kill the monkey. Literally murder the monkey.
Yeah, put him on a ceiling fan and then just turn it on, tape him to it until his guts fly out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
crank
they
that
slam
shit
on.
up the bunny and then watch him just pancake on the wall.
Uh-huh.
That poor fucking monkey.
Dies horribly. It's honestly brutal.
Yeah.
I really like that part of the game though.
Yeah,
know,
no, the monkey looks good.
like that Dead Space gore physics. That's what happens.
Yeah,
in the
you know that part in Dead Space 2 where you Isaac gets eye surgery or whatever?
Spoilers.
It's like that.
I don't.
It's the part
But
where you
okay.
fuck up the eye surgery and he gets his eyeball gouged out. It's
Oh,
like
thank you.
that.
Yeah, it's fucking awful. Dead Space. Don't think about it too much. Okay, anyway, Attack of the Twonkies. There's
You
like
bring Carl his glasses, he goes and fucks the llamas. It doesn't go well. You have to
Yeah,
help him
bareback.
unfuck the llamas.
he fucks the llamas right in front of you. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
I also
By that, I mean you gotta herd him into a thing because Twonkies are evil.
yeah.
Gives you a key, you take the key, you go to a different part of the park, fucking Nick's there with a slingshot, and then immediately
Nick,
gets it stolen.
Sorry.
The
Yeah.
Twonky runs away and gets into a hole in the ground. You gotta mow the lawn to get it back.
It's lawn mowing simulator.
That lawnmower was fucking lit though. I really enjoyed that.
You get it back, you pick up a trumpet, and you move on to the next place.
Which
Then you
is-
pick up... What?
Boss, right?
Yeah, Frozen Lake Boss. You pick up the
Frozen
hockey
Lake
puck,
boss.
you make your super invention,
You
you
fight the easiest boss in the world again.
you just shoot hockey pucks
Part
at
two.
him, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, every single boss in this game sucks, dude. All of them.
Yeah,
But
but the
There's
first
not a
one
good
sucked
one.
for being really easy.
Mhm.
And the second one sucked because of tornadoes.
It was really
And this one
hard.
sucked because
Yeah, at first I was thinking the first boss was the tornado one. I was like, was that one the really easy one? And then I remembered, oh yeah, there's that boss you literally don't fight, he just dies.
yeah.
That's it.
And then the ice one, probably the worst part's like the spikes, but other than that, it's not too bad.
You can get
Spikes and-
juggled like a bitch.
the spikes and him blowing you.
Yeah, but you can get juggled like a bitch in every one of them.
Yeah,
All
that's
of
true.
them juggling.
Yeah,
Because that's
I guess so.
gameplay.
So yeah, ice boss shooting ice at you and blowing you, and you just kill him. And so after you kill him, you're like, oh, let's listen to the TV, and it's like, oh my god, the TV.
Retroland is gonna fucking die.
Oh, we're in such peril that we had to put on a slideshow instead of the actual news broadcast.
Yeah, it's that scary.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
Anyway, you go, and then Sheen's like, Ultra Lord, my daddy is gone. He was taken by the he was taken by the Twonkies. So you gotta go and deal with all the Twonkies first, and then you go and you play the arcade games.
The fucking Ultra Rampage is what it's called, I think. That
No, they
one
were-
makes me hurt.
For the record, the arcade bit was the bit I never got past as a kid.
That's honestly fair.
Damn
It didn't
We'll get
feel
there.
so bad now, but I'm like a grown ass adult, so I hope I'd be able to play Frogger. At
Well-
least, like, okay.
We'll get there. So you do the arcade games, and then you go and you ride Bat Out of Heck, which is where Ultra Lord was taken.
You can see Jimmy have like a slight amount of happiness in his day.
Yeah, he had fun for like the first 15 seconds of that ride, and then the ride was broken.
Yeah, and then he saw his life flash before his eyes.
And then he actually died, but he was okay.
Yeah.
Because there's no way he lived that fall.
And then you fight a boss that
just
this is gameplay. We're dipping a little bit into gameplay here, but I had no fucking clue what the hell to do. I was just like throwing shit down. I was like, "What? Why is it not working?"
He doesn't like light.
Turns out you have to hold it down.
Oh yeah.
All I did was spam it. I was like, "Oh, it helps me get across the things." Oh, great. Why does it even do that? What does it matter?
I don't know.
Anyway, let's keep going.
You kill the boss by making light thingies that heck him. That's it.
Yeah.
Ultra Lord comes down and is like, "Thank you," but like not at all thank you, because I could have handled it.
I was just distracting him with my fucking awesome pecs and large, meaty
claws.
He has some beautiful lips, I'll say that much.
Okay. You go back to Sheen and Carl, and they're like, "Wow, you did it." And then you're like, "He didn't thank me at all." And
thank me. I need fucking thanks for my charity.
Yeah, I need thanks for fucking ruining the city and then trying to fix it.
I bet Jesus got more groveling when he helped people.
Okay, Jimmy.
So then they turn on the radio to figure out where else mayhem is unfolding, and lo and behold, it's the radio station. So you go to the radio station, and you help everyone out, basically.
The aesthetic there is very pleasing.
You almost get molested by 2 record contractors or whatever.
Yeah, you save them, and you untie them from the chair, because obviously the Twonkies tied them to the chair.
Yeah.
I think they tied themselves. They're just like waiting.
I think they absolutely did. I think they were just into some kinky shit.
Yeah, I mean, they were about to rape Jimmy, so yeah.
It's kind of fucked up the way he just kind of walked up to him. And then Jimmy hit it with that, "My mom says I can't talk to strangers." That is such a goddamn rapist.
Also, Jimmy had read the fine print on that contract, which said, "Blow me now, yes, sign here."
It doesn't say anything else. The rest of it's just a bunch of letters.
Yeah.
It's a crossword puzzle
with
that
at the bottom. Like fucking purple crayon. Piece of paper.
Either way, you don't get molested by those record company managers.
Yeah, you save all of the people, and then the last person. The last person just like, "Here, have concert tickets," and you're just like, "Thanks."
Wow, I love Greystar. Let me take every fucking Twonkie known to mankind back there so they can be really mad.
To a concert. He takes
where music is the one thing that bothers them.
Jimmy's a freaking idiot, man.
Fucking, I forget what it was. I meant to write down every single invention just to make a note of how absolutely fucking stupid every single one of them was.
What?
So yeah, you go to
the a backpack, and a fucking hose. And that's supposed to carry every single Twonkie in existence and shield them from the music. It's fine.
Yeah, but Jimmy made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He's a boy genius.
The average IQ ranges from 80 to 120. According to the IQ reader in the game, he got 90. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Dude, I want to get an IQ test. I want to see how fucking low my score is. It's going to be like -10.
I don't. I don't want to deal with it.
Blissfully unaware of my stupidity as of now, but soon I will not be.
What if you take an IQ test and it's in the negatives and you're like, "Oh, that's right, I don't know how to breathe," and then you just die?
Thank God.
Okay, so you go to the concert, the music's loud, Twonkies in the bag get pissed, and then they break free and turn into a super duper Twonkie.
One giant generic Twonkie that is just a rehash of every single boss up until now.
Yep, they just take turns doing all of the moves that you've already fought and know how to fight.
Yeah.
And personally for me, it went really fast.
Yeah.
So there's a glitch that I found. It's really too bad I wasn't able to take advantage of it. But towards the end of the fight, I realized that whenever it's in the ice mode, All you have to do is hit it once, and then when it's stunned, you walk up to it and then spam the shit out of the fire key. It dies instantly. So,
Nice.
Oh.
if ever you want to do that, go on ahead.
I don't know if I'm just an idiot, but I was never able to hit the ice phase because he was just permanently in shield.
You're
nothing
supposed
I
to
could do.
slide it over just enough to where it explodes on the shield, and then you can do it. Because
Oh, okay.
that's what I found to do.
No,
I
dude.
see.
What do you mean not
That's
do?
not what you do.
What do you mean?
I mean, y'all did it wrong.
Oh, okay.
How do you do it then?
Whenever he he slams his fist down, and that thing is shooting towards you, you shoot the thing, and it fires the energy back at him and lowers his shield.
Okay. It was very intuitive.
Well, whatever I did was fine.
Yeah, no, what you do works, but if he ever like blows while it's doing that, it shoots the puck away, which
Well-
is awful.
Well, all right. I mean,
I just didn't fight the ice form because fuck it. Because I didn't have a ramp to hit him in the face with.
yeah, no, that
Yeah,
was just
it
a
was
pain in
so
the ass to fight, honestly. It wasn't that hard. But, yeah,
I
anyway,
would
that's
have
gameplay.
liked to have hit him.
That's gameplay, shut your mouth.
I mean, we're done.
Other than that, I mean, yeah, that's story. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then Jimmy
he
saves
beats
the
the
day,
boss, and yeah, everybody's really happy with him, and that's it.
except for Cindy, who actually calls him out on his bullshit, which I respect, because, Jimmy, you caused all this issue. You cleaned
then
it up,
there's, like,
congratulations.
And then there's like one fucking Twonkie left in Retroville, and it says to be continued or some stupid shit.
Or
like that.
will it? I mean, no, it says fucking the end, or is it? That's the one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for the second game to come out.
Seems
Yeah.
like we have been. We've been waiting for a while. Either way.
Any day now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the story.
Mm-hmm. So there you go.
Is
Now you don't need to play
That's
for
it.
the story.
yeah.
That's
I
not
hope
about
to
the
God
game.
you wouldn't play for. I mean, honestly, I hope to God you wouldn't play the game, but still,
I mean, the game.
What do you
isn't
mean?
bad.
We really
awful.
enjoyed this game.
it's not awful, but
No.
it's not good.
It's definitely not my least favorite game we played.
You
Oh, gee.
really dislike Pac-Man more than this? Really?
Hold on. I'm gonna whisper so Rudy can't hear me.
What's your
How-
problem, man?
What? How?
I don't know. I just did.
Okay.
Well, it's cool.
It
It's
very
my Lord and
recently
Savior.
might be because it took me the same amount of time to finish this entire game as it took me to get through a half of Pac-Man. But I'm not certain on that.
Listen, man.
It's very also possible that I'm just really bad at Pac-Man's 3D parkouring shit. And this wasn't that.
Pac-Man's 3D parkour.
This
That's
is
not
like
the right word, but it's close.
this game teeters on what is to be a game. There's very little content here.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent movie.
Bare minimum amount of game to this game to
Yeah.
make it a game.
I will repeat what I said in the first podcast, though. I really did enjoy. This is more like story, honestly, but like anyway, I really did enjoy all the crazy inventions. Like regardless if they were useful or not, I enjoyed brain blasting.
You're all so bad.
Regardless of their use, I enjoyed making them, and I liked the scenery. I enjoyed exploring the Jimmy Neutron universe, or I guess it's the town itself. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
like
get
putting a kind of like a face to a name, but like a place to the setting. You know, you always see parts of the scenery. You never get to explore it in the show, which I think that's pretty noble. Notable, but
Yeah.
it's not worth it for the game. I know there's a few things that they could do to change the game to where it be
Those inventions,
pretty
like
good.
the one where I put a balloon in a shirt and then floated and came back down immediately and wasn't allowed to do anything in the meantime. Perfect.
Yeah, no, that's pretty garbage.
The jetpack you got and then got immediately taken away after going
Yeah,
up a building.
you get a jetpack for half a level.
Perfect.
Also,
Granger, come on. It was like a sixth of a level.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Mhm.
But I got soft locked in that. I think I've got soft locked in this game 3 fucking times.
Really?
Yeah, I got
Is
soft
it
locked
because
in
you
that.
went up to Mindy first and then came down?
Yeah, yep. And then I lost
You
my
can-
jetpack, and I couldn't go up on top
You
of the thing. to get
actually
the other
still
Twonkies.
can.
Well, okay.
Because I did the same thing.
Well, what did you do to get on top of it?
Okay, so there's like a trash can next to a phone booth, next to a slant in the roof,
Mhm.
and you can just hop up to the top of the roof like that.
I see.
And that's what I did, because I was like, I'm absolutely not restarting this level.
Well,
Yeah.
I just restarted the level because
That might be a failsafe of some sort.
I don't doubt it.
I
I feel like they really want you to do the other one first, and if you just don't, that's just...
mean, maybe they just let
Fuck
you
you.
keep the fucking jetpack until. If there was a failsafe implemented, you think they would have thought about it. I think they just didn't think about that fucking terrain.
No.
I'm not giving them any credit. There's no thought put into these levels.
Yeah,
Wow.
I definitely did that to where I got to Cindy first, and then I went to that roof thing. But I was able to jump it pretty good. I mean, it seemed like that was the actual solution. But
It's not, because he explicitly says, "Oh, I need to invent something to get up there and get those Twonkies."
you said he needed
Which
to
is
find
the
that way.
jetpack.
He didn't say invent.
No, he said I need to make an invention.
Well, he always says that.
Yeah, okay.
That's just Jimmy's thing.
Why are you trying to give this game credit?
Because I
good
want
game.
to give it credit, because I like the fucking... I don't know. I
It
like the
does not
concept of it.
deserve it. It's
Execution is terrible, but I like the concept of it.
okay.
I think there was a few things that could have fixed it. In fact, something that I actually would have enjoyed if this game was released, I don't know, not when it was. I don't remember when it was released. It was like 2000 and what?
Let me scroll back up. 2004.
Okay, if it was released like recently, I think it would be kind of cool, in my opinion, to have like online co-op and maybe 2 other friends can join, like for Sheen and Carl. I think that would be kind of cool, in my opinion. I don't know.
I think
mean-
there should be a Lego Jimmy Neutron game.
Jeez, no. Why Lego?
One level for every single episode.
Oh fuck!
One level,
Shit.
sorry.
No.
I mean, there is material to go off of, like the Jimmy Neutron property, but that doesn't mean.
They should.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I was talking about it on stream. I was just like, if they could have made this good, but it would have changed literally nothing.
No, never. Yeah.
There's a good SpongeBob game,
This-
and there's no SpongeBob games being released right now.
Yeah.
And just
They were
having a good
products
Jimmy
of the
Neutron
time.
game would not
No.
change anything. And for what it is, it's perfectly fine. I think it's it's exactly what you.
Yeah,
expect.
it's a movie. It's a movie game or
Mhm.
a TV show, licensed property.
It's a
game.
movie. It's a straight to TV movie, but it's a movie.
Yeah.
Do you like the Nick Games sponsorship in the on the wall of the ice rink of the final boss?
Oh, I remember that. Yep. Oh, thank God. And they also had THQ
Yeah.
there. Oh, that's really
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. I'm glad they sponsored hockey.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's
Also,
important.
that Gray Star rehearsal, fucking barren. There's no one else there. No one cares.
Yeah, also, fucking, they just replayed the same audio from when they were on the radio. It's the same fucking thing.
Uh huh.
They probably were just lip syncing, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, lip syncing. Oh, lip syncing these 3D models.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you mean like from the actual world. Okay.
Yeah, from like real perspective. They weren't playing instruments and they weren't singing. They just had the recording playing and they were lip syncing to it. Just pretending.
Yeah.
Good job, Gray Star.
Good, love you, Gray Star. No wonder why everyone's there. But yeah, trying to think what else happened. Was there any other glitches you guys saw?
I don't think I had any glitches this time, honestly.
That's what I was.
What was the third soft lock I had?
Third soft lock, right? What was the first one?
The first one was Goddard just wouldn't. I went to open a locker in the school days level,
Oh yeah.
and Goddard was in front of me, and I just kept walking towards it, and you're locked in the animation of walking towards it, and Goddard was just in the way. So I couldn't move, couldn't back out of the animation, couldn't do anything. I had to restart. There was actually nothing I could do there.
Shit. Sounds like
Why'd you let him
garbage.
get in the way?
Yeah, what'd you do? Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you know I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, but let's think.
And then the second one was they took away my jetpack, and I didn't get all the Twonkies on the roof yet, so that was cool. So, I guess if Jacob, if there was a way to actually get onto the roof, then that's fine. But it sounds like you had to do some parkour shit to do that.
It was.
I mean,
it
it really wasn't hard.
No.
Yeah, okay.
The slanted roof didn't make you slide off. You walk right up it.
It looked like a staircase.
Yeah. It just kind of works with you.
Fair enough.
I have it in the VOD, so I'll probably try to position it to where that plays over the podcast. So you get to see what the fuck how I did that.
Do you guys want to talk about the arcade games?
Well, I mean, we could just move on to gameplay as a whole.
You mean
We
pure
are on
liquefied
gameplay
pain?
now, right?
Yeah, we are.
Not
We're on gameplay.
I mean, we've
Yeah.
just been okay.
Just kind of.
I really liked how the whole thing was just devolve Twonky, capture Twonky, except for the boss
it was
fights.
fucking jank as shit. Luigi's Mansion.
It wasn't the most
boring,
repetitive thing I've ever played ever.
Yeah.
I promise.
It was boring, no concepts to it. Luigi's Mansion. Yes.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the taste I have in video games. A taste I have in anything, really.
You should definitely play Luigi's Mansion over this. You'll get. I mean, you won't be able to invent things, but I think Luigi's Mansion is fine without a fucking colander with some purple flurp on it that just makes your fucking screen go rainbow. I think you'll be okay.
Yeah.
I think that might have been one of the only inventions I made but didn't actually use.
There's a few that I didn't use.
They're fucking. Oh, the inventions were. There were some like useful ones. There was a one that was invisible that would have been like cool if they had actually used it in any meaningful capacity, but they didn't.
Did the Twonkies at least ignore you while using it? I never tried.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Never had to. Combat with Twonkies was so fucking bare bones. It was
so hard.
I mean, it's just they mash your face against you and you just Sheenagraph them and that's it, and they die.
Yeah, but it
Would
hurts.
be better if it like
It does hurt.
Yeah, like an easy fix for that is a lock on, and then you could jump around to try to dodge, or maybe I don't know.
Yeah, a lock on would have been really nice.
Yeah.
It didn't do that though.
Little
Because it also would have helped with the abysmal camera too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a center of your camera control, but it's like it's a glitchy control to begin with. Like it doesn't always center it, and it's very stuttery. It's not good.
Honestly,
I think it was right R. I think it was R. The centered camera, but it was
Right.
garbage. So I still ended up not using it half the time.
another good fix for this game, I would say, is just like to take out the shitty inventions and then just add more things for like a gizmo that makes your, I don't know, your freaking vacuum cleaner stronger or something like that. Because having to do the same thing I did in the first level I got it in the last level is stupid. It should have gotten easier, should have gotten harder. It shouldn't be the exact same.
I mean, the only difficulty spike is the colors of Twonkies.
Yeah.
Higher
But
colored
once they're-
Twonkies do more damage, and that's it.
Yeah, but once they're little shits, though, they're the exact same no matter what. I mean, maybe they do more damage if they hit
Also,
you. But,
in my opinion, the big boys, the stompers, were easier to kill than the medium boys. Because there was just one of them versus a bunch of the fucking medium boys.
yeah. I know what you
But
mean.
the stompers, do you mean
comparable
Gromps?
damage.
Gromps and stompers.
I don't know
Gromp
which one's
stompers
which.
and
The big boy.
Gromps was the biggest boy. And that wasn't a
Gromps
boss.
is
And
Gromps is the
stomps were
boss.
the mediums.
So
I'm
Gromps are the ones that throw
pretty
shit at you. Stomps are the ones that roll at you.
Mhm.
Okay. So then Gromps. Gromps were easier than stompers.
Yeah, I can see that. The purple Gromps did some
You-
mad damage with that rock throw.
Oh, yeah. They did, yeah. But
It was painful.
they didn't just continually run at you going, "Ning, ning, 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 ning." They didn't just do that.
They
forever.
fucking skeleton bone wheel you.
They are. They're just the fucking bone wheel from Dark Souls.
Except they're like
Holy
twice as
shit.
scary.
I know what we're talking about.
At least
Sorry.
they weren't like the bone wheels where they would just fucking wombo you to death in one hit. That would. Although honestly, they should have been like that.
Yeah,
So
I
I
would.
could, died in this
Yeah.
game.
Oh yeah, Mister, I didn't die. I'm so sorry.
Another thing they could have gone without is fucking ammo. Why do I have to get batteries? Just let me
Yeah.
just walk around. And if there was ammo included, make it to where I have less max capacity, so that way it makes more sense to want to get more ammo. Or maybe make it start out small, and then you can make it like a bigger ammo pool whenever you upgrade it with an intervention, maybe.
No, I had to make the fucking sneakers with markers on them. Had to make that.
I like
useless
the
gives us
sneakers
good
that
thing.
made you slippery. Those were very useful.
Just made ice physics.
You
Yeah.
guys
They
ever
really-
use those on the ice?
That's what I was about to ask. No, I didn't.
I did.
How is it?
How did?
Awful. You know the cartoon running in place to like try and catch up kind of thing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like the classic just I'd make the noise with my mouth but I don't know how to.
Oh yeah, I can't.
Yeah, that where you just run but you're not moving at all. It's that. That was the ice.
Cool.
Garbage.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a few easy fixes that, like, if they had more time.
I also like how we had the rocket in our inventory for the whole time, but never got to use it again.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
We had to super invent the rocket, and we're never able to go back and play Star Fox again. That would have been fun.
Yeah. I don't know.
At least have like a mini game for it in the bonus.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you had Jetpack.
Oh, speaking of, we forgot to mention the bonus in the story
The
because
bonus
it's very
level.
story important.
Yeah.
You have a race with Carl and
and
Gene, and it's not easy.
It's a jetpack race. Yeah, it's not. It's a piece of shit.
Rudy, how many tries did you do? Was
4.
it 4? Okay, I think you won. Or you like tied with Granger. It took me 5.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I think it honestly took me 5 or 6.
All I
wasn't easy.
remember is Carl kept using his same fucking voice lines and then started switching to Sheen winning, and then once Sheen...
Wait, did you have Carl winning at first?
I'd never had
Yeah.
Carl winning. It was always Sheen.
I had Carl winning at first, and then Sheen won once, and then I won.
What does Carl
I
say?
had-
I don't know.
Ah, it didn't matter.
Generic ass shit. Carl
I
Weezer
like
is the
llamas.
winner!
Oh yeah, he refers to himself as Weezer. He doesn't call himself Carl
Weezer
Weezer.
wins again!
That's what it was. That's 100% what it was.
Yeah, I never heard that one because it was always Sheen.
I
Ochelon is
got-
my co-pilot.
I got Sheen to win the first, I think, 3. And then Carl won 2. Or maybe it was Sheen 2, Carl 2, and then Sheen 1, and then I won. I kept fucking... The first time I didn't fly at first, which screwed me. The second time I just held it down and I was like, oh, okay, I'm just flying. And then I like went through it and I was like, wait, why did it not count? The second time, or the third time, I was like, oh, I have to actually like tap flying, kind of. And then I just ran into people a bunch and just wasn't good.
Yeah.
And then I just tried again and again and then eventually won because I just absolutely couldn't do it at first.
I mean, it's such a... The difficulty comes from... They're faster than you. They're just straight up, they can just jetpack better than you can. Forward faster. You win by taking sharper turns and, like, making the circles in less movement than they do.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's...
Well, you got to use your intellect.
If you could jetpack just as fast as they could, their AI is terrible. You just win every time.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Well, then I don't know. Yeah, the bonus level was garbage. Not worth unlocking. Although the way you unlock it is just finish the game, so
Yeah.
it's not the big of a deal. I
How
guess.
about the arcade games, boys?
So Ultra Rampage, I was gonna mention this earlier, and I don't think I got
I
that
don't
far.
remember which one's which.
It's when you play
That
as
was the one
Ultra
with
Lord and he
Ultra Lord.
slides across the screen.
Okay.
Um, that makes my face cry. That one was really hard. I don't know why it was so fucking hard to me, but I couldn't fucking get past the high score. I think I gave it like 4 or 5 tries. I think.
Here's where the difference of opinion comes into play. I
Yeah.
think that one was the easiest one for me.
What?
The
And
easiest
I-
one was Frogger.
Okay,
Definitely Frogger.
absolutely, you're right. I think that was the second easiest one for me.
Okay.
There's
Strange.
Frogger.
Through Frogger. Frogger was also like you only had to go across twice or like 3 times.
Yeah,
was
it was really simple.
It was very straightforward.
Frogger, Space Invader, which is
Oh,
also very easy.
I was very bad at Space.
Oh, what? Just
I finished-
spam that fucking button and you just kill it.
But I would go into the corner and then the fucking ones that move down would like parallel or like not God, what's the word?
Vertical balls.
Not okay, so there's horizontal, there's vertical, and then diagonal. They would just diagonally come at me and they were fucking too close before I could move, and I was in the corner and I was just like, shit, this is the end. And it happened to me like 5 times.
You need to get better at button mashing.
Oh,
Because
what
if-
happened?
Oh,
If you
speaking
can-
of button mashing, the
They
drum.
didn't put a cap on it. So you can button mash your
They
your
did.
heart.
Well, they didn't put a cap on it, but the projectile limit is like 10. So
Uh,
I hit the projectile limit a few times.
I see.
But yeah, speaking of button mashing, the drums where you got the gromp off the roof,
Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
had fun with that because I pressed A, and then because I have an Xbox One controller,
Uh-huh.
I just made a circle of AXYB like really really fast and finished it in like 0.2 seconds.
Dude, I didn't try that. That might work. That might work out
Just
for-
just spamming
next
those
place.
4 buttons over
I had-
and over again went so quick.
I had fun with just playing with the drums for a second.
Oh, I didn't
was
even remotely play with the drums. It was just I want to kill that
I
gromp.
want it in.
I want that gromp
I want this
thrash.
game to be over.
It wasn't that bad.
I would agree with Rudy. I think the Ultra Lord minigame, the arcade game, was probably the hardest one. Every
Such
single
pain.
other one, if you just mash, and I guess Frogger, but the other two, if you just mash, you would just win.
Jacob, what was the hardest game to you?
It honestly might have been that Alien Invasion one, because I'm just bad.
Do you guys remember the asteroids one?
Yeah, for me, here's what I did for Asteroids. I
I
spun in a circle, didn't move, and spammed, and they
Mhm.
never touched me.
that's what we all did because I watched Rudy do it.
Yeah.
It's the easiest fucking
I
thing in
didn't
the world.
know you could move.
And that was a fucking.
Moving
Moving
killed me
kills
more
you.
than anything
And
else did.
as a kid, that was one of the worst ones because I didn't just sit the fuck still. I tried moving, and it fucking destroyed me every time.
Yeah, that's why I thought that one was hard at first, but then afterwards, like, oh,
Yeah.
It was the simplest thing in the world.
So stupid.
I loved Frogger.
Yeah, Frogger
Frogger-
was fun.
Frog was pretty good.
I played Frogger multiple times because at first I was hoping you could cheese and just do one arcade game a bunch of times,
Mm-hmm.
but that wasn't the case, and it made me sad.
I had a feeling. I didn't even bother with that.
But I played Frogger again, so I didn't have that bad a time.
You know, Frogger was fun. I liked being a little squirrel.
Yeah.
I didn't
It was
like the
good.
way my controller kept fucking up, and my D-pad is kind of like it's all connected, right? So like whenever I press up, sometimes it would press side because
Hell yeah.
yeah, it's all one little plastic cup over the buttons,
Yeah.
and
It was
I would
weird.
launch myself in the cars a few times.
It was weird watching you play like any of the arcade games because you were on widescreen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
it
widescreen hack
just-
does not do that any favors. It's like
It-
it cuts off like the left and right sides.
Yeah, on Frogger you couldn't see the edge of the screen.
No, I couldn't see any.
I
of the
think you
edges.
actually had to go off the screen to plant one of the acorns.
No, I didn't need to do that at least. But with the Ultra Lord one, the edges of the screens not
The
being
exits
visible
were
yeah,
all gone.
they were all gone. I had to like try every single edge. I was like, ugh. Unless it was on like the top or bottom, because then I could see it. But on the sides,
Yeah, fuck
the
no.
way he described it was like if you feel something grabbing at you in like the bottom of a lake, and you just gotta like push your leg further down just to see where it is. That's the worst way to put it, but you know. That's how I put it.
They were also very proud of those arcade games because then they put them on the
Yeah, the bonus.
Mhm.
yeah.
It's because they knew you really just desperately wanted to go back and play Acorn Frogger again.
Yeah, just get as high a score as possible.
Yeah, actually, in the credits, there was like a high score to beat, not the Nick one.
Yeah, Nick.
I don't know if it's like the highest score you could
Oh
possibly
yeah, it
get.
reminds me. How did you guys do on completion
Oh,
for like the report card?
Oh, I never looked at it.
yeah. I'm
There
not looking that
was
up again.
there was
Uh,
one thing in one level that I didn't get, but I got actually everything else.
What was it? Do you know?
It was exploration. I got every item. I just apparently didn't go somewhere, and that made me lose points, and I got
Was
a
it
B
the?
on that level.
Was it the?
It was
Retro
probably
Land?
one. Yeah, it was, I don't remember, but it was probably some sort of like item I could have interacted with, like pressed Y on it and did something with it, but it doesn't actually matter.
Oh, was it the bush in
It's
the
probably the
park?
IQ test, buddy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, did you do the IQ test?
No, I don't think so.
Did you trim the bush in the park?
Yeah, I did trim. Yeah, I
It-
made the elephant into an other thing.
It
other
was
things.
almost certainly the IQ test then.
Yeah, I never did the IQ test.
Dude,
That's
his fucking
almost
90 IQ
100% sure what happened to you.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. You didn't miss out on much. The whole joke was that he's like slightly above average.
No, no. Average is 80 to 120.
Oh, okay. We slightly.
He's on the
average.
lower end of average.
Absolutely average boy. Thanks, Jimmy.
He's below average. Well, at least no, he's not below average. You get the point. But yeah, he's not that smart.
He's
No,
not upper
he's some
average.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah. Only a real smart genius bastard would bring a fucking
How
backpack
the
full of
fuck do I
Sonic.
get him out of that car? Oh, open the door. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, no, I remember that line
To
too.
beat this game, you gotta think like a machine.
Atomic vomit.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm playing Frogger right now.
Yep.
Or Squirrel Frogger.
Yeah.
And fun fact, they just keep adding animals at the end. That's how they make it harder.
Oh, cool. I feel like things get slightly faster too.
Uh,
They also had cars. I think. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
there's more cars and there's more animals.
Well,
That's
And
it.
that's all I can
difficult.
think about.
Um,
What other topics can we talk about with this game?
I mean, we could just talk about the very basics, but we talked about them last time.
Yeah.
You can really feel just all the bad because now this second half is quote the meat of the game. This is like the game part as opposed to the first half was really mostly tutorial.
yeah.
Just teaching you how to until you got the fucking vacuum and learned how to use the vacuum. That was all pretty much tutorial bit, and then the rest of the actual game came in. And once the meat of the game came in, all the controls just don't work well with each other. Like nothing. Your camera's too slow. Jimmy's too fucking slow. He turns, like on a delay. If he's moving, it takes him time to turn, which makes aiming impossible. And there's no way to lock onto things. So aiming, coupled with the camera, you can't see the shit that's attacking you from off screen. It's
Really
awful.
good.
The controls are just so bad.
Yeah. Fucking. This game. Okay, I feel like they put the priorities in a bunch of weird stuff. Like, I don't know why there needed to be an arcade segment. You didn't need that. I don't know why there's useless gizmos. You don't need that.
Well, they're making like very surface level design choices. They weren't trying to make a good game. They're trying to make a game longer than 4 hours.
Yeah.
And they debatably did that.
I don't know.
Um,
A lot of those things. I don't know. Some of those things just didn't belong, in my opinion. If you wanted to make a crappy game that's just baseline, then why are you putting in all this weird nooks and crannies bullshit. I would have preferred it if this was like a really short game, but at least like you ironed out the small amounts that he had.
Yeah, I didn't do that though.
I mean,
They
it's
did not.
THQ. What'd you expect?
Yes.
Like,
Well, I'd probably blame Nick more so than THQ,
oh,
but THQ's got some okay stuff. They got like Red Faction, or I had Red Faction. I think Saints Row. They had some okay.
I forgot they
stuff.
did that. Okay, I eat my words then.
THQ's had some okay things.
I
Just,
definitely blame the corporate meddling that most
No, I'd
definitely
say
happened.
yeah. Nick was like, "Hey THQ, here's a big bag of money. Make game like this. Put in things." Okay, thanks. Bye. You have a week.
Yeah, that'll get you. They
Just a
probably
guess.
they probably sent them like a list of things they wanted in their game. They probably just hit those bullet points and it was like send.
Yeah. Here's what we want in our game: Jimmy Neutron, Twonkies,
Inventions. They have to do things.
Base.
I want you to make a trench coat with a balloon in it. It's very important.
All right, between the trench coat with the balloon in it and the disco ball record player,
The turntable that just makes Jimmy spin.
the one that makes him dance.
Oh,
Between those two, which one did you hate more?
I hated the one that made him dance more because he fucking twerked on my goddamn stream.
I hated the dance one more because I went to try and see if it was like Ratchet and Clank, where you could also make the enemies dance, and then they just mauled the shit out of him while he was dancing.
The uncontrollable boogie is only for Jimmy.
And Jimmy couldn't do anything. He just had to dance and get fucked up by Twonkies.
Fucking shit. That would have been very clever. I don't think they would have had the time to do that though.
Absolutely
Shame.
not.
It's a fucking shame. I don't
I
know
love
why I
the-
want this game to be so good. Maybe
I
it's
love
just
the
'cause of Jimmy
dance
Neutron.
gun. I love the dance gun from fucking Ratchet and Clank,
Hmm.
where you can even make bosses fucking dance. Fantastic.
See, there's a lot of love put in that game versus this one.
Yeah.
They didn't have time to love it.
Well,
But yeah.
also put in a lawnmower.
Yeah,
That's essential.
I don't know why
They
this.
spent so much time on that lawnmower because they had to design an entirely new control scheme for the lawnmower. God, why did you do that? Just make
That's what I was
better
saying.
game.
That's what I was fucking saying, man.
Upsetting.
I highly doubt corporate meddling actually told them to do that part at least. There's
No,
a few
but-
things that I feel like they could have
But
also just not worked on.
Again, I think those are just like the easier surface level design choices rather than going in and,
Oh, you
working on things.
know, there's actually a pretty easy way for corporate to have fucked with that. I think they probably put like, I want a vehicle section. They're like, okay, here
It's
it
like
is.
Germa always says, you put a vehicle in the game is automatically a letter grade higher. It's just better. It's just a better game. Doesn't matter what the game is. Put in a vehicle, better.
I guess
You
so.
win.
If it weren't for that segment, I wouldn't have loved this game as much.
That's fair.
I don't know.
Do you also like coincidentally that the bonus level with the jetpack was the same level that you got the jetpack on? It was probably the only fucking level they tested with using jetpack, so they're like, we can't put the jetpack in any other fucking level. They'll get out of bounds. Fuck that. Take it away immediately.
Yeah. Mm,
This is true.
man, if they had like an open world Jimmy Neutron game, I'd be down.
Could it be like Pirates of the Caribbean Online?
No, that's not what I
I
meant.
missed that game.
It wasn't that good.
It was a pretty
Never
good game.
played it.
I never played it.
You can't. I actually
Oh,
played it. I played it for quite a while, actually.
I never met Hitler, but I'm pretty sure he was a bad guy.
yeah.
Okay, that's so different.
Yeah,
That'd
the
be
fucking
like-
Pirates of the Caribbean is a bunch of Nazis. Okay,
Fucking-
let's move on.
Yeah, I never met Jack Sparrow, but I think he's a pirate.
I've never played Minecraft, but I know a bunch of kids play it, so it must be bad.
What
Like-
was that about Minecraft?
Nothing. Fuck
Okay.
you. Basically, I hate y'all.
Okay.
Okay, that's
And
fair.
your wrong opinions.
No, well, I mean that's 100% fair then.
Well, is Pirates of the Caribbean Online still here? Is it still existing? I think not. It was bad.
It ran for a really long time.
It was bad.
How long did that game run? This is important that I have to look up right now.
I want to go on the record and state if it doesn't currently exist, it's bad.
Yep.
Wow.
100% agree. All right, let's forward it, and that's court. All right, court adjourned.
Come at me, Gandhi. Would you fight me? You're bad.
Yeah, fuck out of here, Gandhi.
Goddamn nuke me in civilization.
Idiot.
Asshole.
Yeah.
Any closing thoughts?
Oh.
I've got the perfect closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I want us to be 100% sure we're done first.
Okay.
Well, hold on now.
Wait, how does you close it but don't close it because we're done?
What?
What? You said I have the perfect closer, but I want to make sure we're done first.
Yeah, no, I got the final line. I've got it queued. I'm ready.
Okay, well, let me just ask this last question. Out of 10, what would you guys give this? Just say it in your head, think it in your head, and then, just, all right. Well, I'll just go first. I'm gonna give this one a 6.
That's pretty much what I was thinking. 6.
I'm gonna give it like a 4 or a 5.
Yeah. Well,
6.5.
why would you say 4?
Because it's just so bare bones. It's
Yeah, but it's
very
Jimmy
mediocre.
Neutron. That's immediately 2 grades higher. What did you take?
Plus vehicle.
I dropped the container.
I mean, the only character the game had was just the Jimmy Neutron bit. Like, the rest of it was not good.
I like the cutscenes. I like the voice acting.
Yeah, but again, that's the Jimmy Neutron bit. Like,
Yeah.
that's the only credence the game has is Jimmy Neutron.
I feel like you don't even
is
understand
that.
what I said earlier. 2 points higher because it's Jimmy Neutron.
I can't. But, like, there's negative points because it's shitty.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have been 10 out of 10. It was going to be 12 out of 10, but then the negative points made it to 6 out of 10. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, I think I'm done. Good, you got anything?
You guys want to play Jet Fusion next?
No.
No, we're playing Bioshock 2.
Yeah, but
Well,
Jet
whenever his
Fusion.
choice comes up, I think that's what we meant.
No,
Oh.
I don't want to play Jet Fusion. Although
I
I
don't
think
even know what that is.
I remember Jet Fusion being the better version of this game. Maybe that's just because I played it on PS2, and PS2 is just like a better console, but still.
What's Jet Fusion?
Jimmy Neutron Jet Fusion. It was
Jet
another.
Fusion is a character in his world that is just like kind of James Bond kind of deal.
Yeah.
That's Jet Fusion.
Yeah. There was ninjas and stuff in Jet Fusion.
Yeah.
Jimmy Neutron became a weeaboo.
He most definitely did.
And that wasn't even like remotely a part of the fucking TV show because I remember that episode because I've watched it several times. But for whatever reason, he just became a weeaboo in the video game
That sounds fine.
and fought ninjas.
If you put it in your next lineup, I'll vote for it. I liked this one enough.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. But okay, Jacob, what would you have to say
Oh, I don't have anything to say.
for the closing?
Yeah, no, I know.